Hi folks, it's good to see you back, me lovely jobblies, and if you're a new viewer, hi, hello and welcome. I'm a little bit over caffeinated in this episode, I'm afraid, because this video has been an absolute pain to produce. It kept going wrong in so many ways that I wanted to catapult myself into space. So hopefully this is the last time lucky and it will be able to go out. So without further ado, we are Britain's Ghost Superstitions and Myths, the southwest of England, and we're going to be looking at Devon, Somerset and Dorset. Now somewhere on this screen, depending on where I decide to edit it in this time, you'll see little symbols come up that will represent different themes of this video. So customs, omens, divinations, superstitions and ghosts. So we're going to start our journey with Devon and a form of divination for those lonely Devonshire ladies who tend to look for love in all of the wrong places. So, if Valentine's Day is looming up and there's no chockies, no flowers and no stud in sight, then take yourself and some hemp seeds on the eve of St. Valentine's Day to a church. And what you'll do is at midnight, you walk from the church porch and, scattering the seeds as you go, you chant, "I sow hemp seed I sow. He that loves me best, come after me mow." And behind you will appear your true love picking up these seeds behind you. Now this does sound great, seeing your future hubby pick up your mess, but he does appear in his winding shroud. Meaning he's dead, he's bereft of life, he's ran down the curtain and joined that choir invisible. Now why anybody would want to see this is their business, but if you are single and you're looking to mingle, you could try this form of divination out if you've got a bit of a kink for zombie husbands. Now, any constant viewer of my videos knows I have a playlist that has death omens in them, and that is mainly populated by animals as death omens. So we know that like the biggest animal, like a moose or a deer or whatever, can be a death omen, and the smallest and fuzziest and cutest can be a death omen. And in Devonshire, bees are death omens. Bloody bees! How can you be scared of bees? Look at them! Look at these bee butts. These fuzzy little bee butts. They're not scary, they're fuzzy. However, in Devonshire folklore, if a swarm of bees lands on a dead tree in your garden or a single bee flies into your home, a resident of the house will die within a year. It's always a year. And it's always threes. I think you should stay home and not go out anywhere, because everything's a death omen and you're just doomed. So it's either stay in your home and not do anything, or get your bucket list ready, because we're doomed. Leading on to superstitions, if you have seen this death omen or someone in your house did see this death omen and they're dying, you must make sure that the dying person's bed does not lay across the floorboards, or they will linger in death. If this is the case, you need to move the bed to ease their passing into the next world. And don't forget, cover the mirrors in the room beforehand, because one glimpse in the mirror as they die and you may see the newly dead looking over your shoulder. And what a perfect way to lean into the next part, which is ghosts and Chagford. Wooden Park House is haunted by the phantom of Mary Wooden, who lived in the house over 300 years before. She was shot on her wedding day at the altar of Chagford Church by a jilted lover. Now she's been seen standing smiling over sleeping guests, and her tombstone in Chagford churchyard reads, "Behold a matron, and yet a maid." Now, Uplyme in Devon has its own black dog apparition story. A farm worker's cottage was haunted by the apparition of a black dog, and in a moment of bravery, the farmer took up the fire poker and gave chase to the hound. It ran into the attic and up through the thatched roof, and the farmer, giving chase and intent of dispelling this spook with a few whacks and smacks of the poker, struck at the thatched roof. And coins fell out. Enough coins to buy a better home across the road from his own humble cottage. And in gratitude to the spirit, he turned his cottage into an inn and he named it the Black Dog. Now that inn is still there today, and so is the Phantom Hound. So that's the end of the video for now. I will have to do this in parts because my software keeps crashing and it's driving me nuts. So the next place we're visiting is Somerset. So in the next video we're going to Somerset, and in the meantime, if you enjoyed watching, I will say thank you very much for sticking around, and feel free to drop me a like if you like, and I will see you in the next video. So bye bye.